Okay, so now, good morning class. To start our new lesson this morning, requesting everyone to please stand for our prayer. And kindly, Mr. Domingo, please lead the prayer. Okay, so amen. So good morning class. Energy check. Please remain standing for our energize for this morning. Okay, so did you enjoy? Okay, so before you are going to take your seats, please pick up some pieces of garbage just under your chairs, and then please arrange your chairs properly. Okay, so you may now take your seats, class. And please, classroom secretary, please list down who is absent this morning and then give it to me after our class session. Okay, so how are you, class? Okay, you're fine. I can see all your faces that you are all ready to our new lesson this morning. Am I right? Okay, that's great. So before we are going to start our new lesson, let's have a review first in how we are going to construct grammatically correct sentences. And then today, we'll focus on how to create accurate definitions. And let's play a quick game called Fix Me. Are you excited? Okay, so now I have a list of terms here with its grammatically incorrect definitions, and all you have to do is to rewrite these definitions into grammatically correct ones or sentences. Am I understood, class? Okay, so here is our activity this morning. Okay, fix me. Okay, so now, so here, these are the words that grammatically incorrect sentences. Okay, so now you have to rewrite this one. And then, okay, so your answer is here. Okay, very good, everyone. Okay, so conflict fight between people. So the correct sentence here is conflict is a disagreement between two or more parties and the rest. Okay, very good. Well done, everyone. You've shown how clear grammar makes a big difference in definitions, and let's put your skills to the test with an engaging activity. Are you excited? Okay, so now let's have our next activity, which is define it to win it. Okay, so before we are going to proceed, to get our brains working together, let's play a something new. Let's try something new. So this game called Define It to Win It. For you to be able to understand, I have here my instructions, and you are going to listen. Okay. Okay. So here I will divide my instruction. First is that I will divide you into 3 groups, and then each group picks a word: honesty, peace, teamwork, and trust. So I have here a list of words in front of me, and then you are going to pick. Okay, so and then create a grammatically correct definition on each word. Okay, so now that you've listened, are my instructions clear, class? Okay, so now are you ready? Okay, so now let's start. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so very good. Okay, your answers will be put here. Okay, so very good. Group 1, the group 1 picks the word honesty. Okay, so it is written in here that honesty tells the truth, but the group 1 got the correct answer, which is honesty is the quality of being truthful and sincere. Alright, good job, everyone. This game shows how grammar and clarity helps us understand terms. Alright? Okay, so now let's explore these skills further through a story. Are you excited? Okay, class, so before we are going to proceed, so let's read our learning objectives first. Okay, so First, identify the structure and purpose of clear, grammatically correct definitions. And second, write clear and grammatically correct definitions of key terms. And then the last one is appreciate the importance of making grammatically correct definitions in relation to resolving conflicts. Okay. So now here is the story of the world literature titled The Necklace. Okay, so here, then um, I will give you this passage, and all you have to do with this is to read, because later on I will ask questions rather. Okay, am I understood, class? Okay, here's the group 1, group 2, and the group 3. Okay, so now, class, now that we've done discussing the story, The Necklace, let's have an activity called Think, Pair, and Share. Okay, so I have here questions for you to think, pair, discuss it with your group mates, and lastly, share. Choose 2 representatives to share your answers in front. Am I clear, class? Okay, very good. So now, here's the question number 1. Okay, so why was Madame Loisel unhappy with her life? Even though she lived modestly, was her dissatisfaction reasonable? Okay, very good. She was unhappy. Okay, very good. Group 1, she was unhappy because she dreamed of a luxurious life and she thought she deserved to be a part of a higher class, social class rather. Okay, great job, Group 1. Now, question number 2. Okay, so the necklace turned out to be a fake. How does this twist change the story meaning? Okay, so what lesson can we learn? Yes, group 3. Okay, very good. So the twist is shocking because Madame Loisel worked for years to replace something that wasn't even valuable. It's ironic. Okay, very good. Group 3. How about the question number 3? Okay, so how did Madame Loisel change by the end of the story? By the end of the story. Did her hardships make her a better person? Yes, group 2. Okay, very good. She became tougher. Oh my god. And more hardworking because of what she went through. Okay, great job, everyone. Excellent work. Okay, so now let's proceed to our um deep discussion to our new lesson this morning. And today we're going to learn about the proper structure of a definition. A clear definition helps us understand the meaning of words better. So it always follows the structure. Okay, so now let's remove this. Okay, so the structure is here. Okay, so this will be the thing that we need to follow to fully understand and for you to why is it happens when making definitions. Okay, so now let's have here a first example. Okay, here is our first example. Conflict is a serious disagreement or argument between individuals. Okay, so now let us know what is the proper structure of the definition. So if stated here that the subject, linking verb, plus predicate. So let's focus on this three only. Okay, now so here, not the example dali. Conflict is a serious disagreement or argument between individuals. So now let us break it down. No? Okay, so now where is the subject here in the example? Okay, very good. The subject is the conflict. Now, how about the linking verb? Okay, very good, everyone. The linking verb is the is. The conflict is. Okay, so now let's have the last one, the predicate. Okay, where is the predicate? Okay, very good. So here is the predicate. A serious disagreement or argument between individuals. Okay, very good, everyone. Okay, so now another example. You want more? Okay, no. So let's start our our proper structure of definition. Okay, so now I have here another word. Okay, so here another word. Oh. Okay. So luxury expensive things. Okay, so what do you think is the missing? What do you think is the missing of the sentence? Okay, very good. So the missing of the sentence is the linking verb. Here, the linking verb and the predicate or the explanation or its description. Okay, so now here is the correct definition. So the subject here is the luxury and the linking verb here is, and the predicate here, the explanation or description is the state of enjoying expensive and extravagant things. Okay, excellent. By adding the linking verb is and clarifying the explanation, we now have a proper definition. Okay, so another one. Let's have here a sacrifice, giving up. Okay, let's remove this. So sacrifice, and in here sacrifice, giving up, and in here is, okay, so now sacrifice, giving up. So where is the subject here? Okay, so this is grammatically incorrect, no? So here is the correct one. Okay, so the subject here, because we are now discussing the proper structure of definitions. So here the sacrifice is the subject, is the linking verb, and the predicate here is the act of giving up something valuable for others. Okay, great job. Exactly. The sentence now follows the correct structure, subject, linking verb, and a detailed explanation or the predicate. Very good. Okay, so now let's have our generalizations. Now, what we have learned today about making definitions. Yes, group 1, you responded. Very good. Definition should have a subject, linking verb, and a clear explanations. Okay, let's give a clap group one for group one rather. Okay, so now, yes, group two, another. Yes, very good. Grammatically correct definitions helps us understand ideas better. Yes, group three. Clear definitions are important for resolving. Very good for resolving misunderstandings. Okay, exactly. Clear, grammatically correct definitions are essentials for effective communication and understanding in resolving conflicts. Okay, very good, everyone. You have a great understanding and generalization of our new lesson this morning. Okay, so now it's your turn. I will provide you a short argument passage. Okay, so here is the argument passage, and then um, all you have to do here is to read. Okay, so conflict resolution, read and for you to analyze. Okay, so here my short argument passage that I will give you. The conflict. Okay, so here. So the conflict resolution. So the conflict resolution or the resolution requires empathy, compromise, and effective communication to address and resolve disputes peacefully. So that's the short argumentative that I have given you, and for you to understand, here's my instruction. Okay, so one, identify the terms conflict, resolution, empathy, and compromise. Write grammatically correct definitions for these terms based on the context of the passage. And then, after writing your grammatically correct definitions for each terms, you may share your work in front. Okay, so I clear class. Okay, so I will give you 10 minutes to do your tasks. Start now. Okay. It's one here for you to. Okay, so are you done now, class? Okay, very good. So here's the group one. Okay, so conflict, present your work in front. Okay, group one. Here is their answer in making definitions. Very good. Now the group two. Yes, here is group two. And the group three. Okay, very good. Here is the definitions of the group 3, 1, and 2. Okay, very good. Exactly. Okay, great work, everyone. So these definitions show how important clarity is in understanding and resolving conflicts. Okay, very good. Okay, so I guess that you've really understand our lesson this morning. So for your assignment, I will give you an assignment for you to answer and pass it next meeting. So let's apply what we've learned to real world examples. I have here directions for your assignment, and kindly read in. Okay, I will be the one to read. Okay, so the directions one, read an argument, speech, or article about conflict resolution. Example, the importance of listening and resolving disputes. So, you will read an argument speech for that. Two, identify at least three key terms from the text that you have read. And then the third one, write clear grammatically correct definitions for these terms, just like what you have done earlier. Huh? Like this, the conflict, the compromise, and the empathy that you are making the definitions. Okay, so, and then the fourth one is be prepared to share your work in the next class. Okay, so indeed you have a wonderful day of learning, everyone. So don't forget what you have learned today. In the next meeting, we shall have the presentation of your assignments, and don't fail to give your best. See you next meeting, and goodbye, class.